Now next one is you have full adder, right? So previous one we have seen half adder. Now next one is what here again? Full adder. If you observe again, if you compare the diagram, right? So combinational circuits, half adder and full adder. So the diagrams are what? All three are similar to each other. Why? Because this full adder, again it is also combinational circuit, right? Full adder also it is considered as what here? It is a combinational circuits where it is taking here. How many inputs here? It is taking 3 inputs. A, B. That is nothing but organ, addend as well as the carry it is going to take, and it is generating 2 outputs again, that is carry and carry out, right? So these 2 variables, sum and carry out here. So these 2 variables it is generating as a output here. Now why we are taking this full adder, right? So half adder it is used for what? It is used for performing binary addition of 2 variables. Now here I want to perform the binary arithmetic addition of 3 variables and more, and I want to take that carry, right? So in that case we are using what here? Full adder. So this point you have to highlight. So why we are coming from half adder to full adder, right? So first one is what? Definition. Full adder is nothing but it is a combinational circuits which is taking 3 input variables such as organ, addend as well as a carry, and which is generating 2 output variable, that is nothing but sum and carry out. Now it is used to perform what here? Arithmetic addition of 3 binary variables. There it is what? 2 binary variables. Here it is used to perform arithmetic addition of 3 binary variables which is generating 2 outputs, that is sum and carry out, C out, right? So now why we have used this full adder means in case of half adder I am going to do the arithmetic addition of 2 binary variables, whereas in full adder I can perform what here? Arithmetic addition of 3 binary variables, and here I can take the carry from the previous stage. So that's why I am using what here? Full adder. Now this is definition. What is the purpose we have discussed? Now generating what? Truth table. So truth table if you check here, 3 variables. So how many combinations will be there? 2 to the power of 3, right? 8 combinations I have taken here. That is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0 and triple 1, right? Now again sum. Now output columns are what here? Sum and C out, right? So when you are checking here all 3 values, binary addition, I am doing what here? Arithmetic addition of 3 binary variables. Now here sum will be 0 as well as C out value will be 0. Second case again only 1 is there, right? Sum will be 1 and C out will be 0. Third case again single 1. So 0 plus 1, 1 plus 0, it will be, sum will be 1 only and C out value will be 0. So when you observe this fourth case, right? So 0 plus 1 will be 1, again 1 plus 1 will be, some value will be 0 with the carry 1, right? So that carry value I have taken as a 1. Fifth case again single 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 0 is again 1 with carry out 0. Now again 2 ones you have. So 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0 with carry 1. This case also 1 plus 1 is 0 with carry 1. Last one is also special case. 1 plus 1 is 0. Sum will be what here? 0 with carry 1. Again one more 1 is there. So 0 plus 1 is what here? 1. So sum value will be 1 and carry value will be 1. Right? Now in this case, so truth table you have plotted. Now you have to generate what here? Logical expression. So logical expression is generated for what here? Output columns. Output column, that is sum as well as the C out. Now you have to check sum wherever 1 is there, right? You have to plot what here? Wherever 1 is there. So for those values you have to generate. See here these 2 ones and now here, right? And when you are coming to C out, now here in this case 4 places, in 4 cases here it is going to generate what here? It is generating 1 here. Now for this sum and carry out you have to generate the logical expressions. Now this logical expression here only I will generate here. See there. Now S is equal to, when it is 1 here, right? When it is 1, A dash, B dash, C in is 1, right? When it is 1 here, A dash, B dash, C in, right? Plus, now once again, A dash, B, C in dash, right? A dash, B, C in dash, plus, now again when it is 1, A is 1, right? A, B dash, C in dash, right? A, B dash, C in dash, plus one more case here. Last one is all high values. Now in that case, A, B, C in, right? A, B, C in. Now you have to reduce this expression here, right? So which is the common you have to check now? Right? In this case, if I am taking here C in common, A dash, B dash, first and last terms now. So C in common if I am taking A dash, B dash plus AB, right? Plus. Now here in this case, right? So I am taking C in dash common. Then in that case, A bar B plus A B bar, right? So first and last terms I have taken. So in that you have C in common. So A bar B bar plus AB, right? Plus second and third times I have taken. In that case C in bar. So common. In that case A bar B plus A B bar, right? Now if you observe this expression, right, while explaining XNOR gate, right? So in that case we have used XNOR gate. So C in, right? So within the brackets here A, right? So this is what here? XOR. For that complement, that is nothing but what? XNOR gate. So if you check that XNOR gate, so the expression will be A bar B bar plus AB. So I have taken what here? This one. And after that, now here C in complement. So this is nothing but what? XOR gate again. So A bar B plus A B bar. You will get what here? XOR gate. That is nothing but A XOR B. Right? Now this last expression if you check, then in that case, so this one C in I am considering as a and this whole thing I am considering as a B here. Then in that case, see here A B bar plus A bar B. Right? If you consider this A XOR B, this whole time I am considering as a term B and C in I am considering as a term A. Then in that case A B bar plus A bar B. Right? Again you will get what here? You will get the XOR operation on. That is nothing but C in. Right? XOR. Now the term is what here? This one. A XOR B. Right? So this is the reduced expression for output column S. Now next one you have what here? C out. So for that C out again, wherever 1 is there, you have to consider those combinations. Now where 1 is there? So here that is A bar B C in. Right? So first one is what here? A bar B C in. And next one is what here? Here in this case. Now here A B bar C in. Next one is what? A B bar C in. Next case here A B C in bar. Next one is what? A B C in bar. And last one is what here again? A B C in. Right? A B C in. Again you have to check. So what is the common here? So common values. Now I will take A B bar C in and A B C in. So these two I can take the common, right? And these two I can take the common here. So here if I take, so A B bar plus A B, right? A B common if I take. Cin bar plus Cin, right? So if I am taking here AB common, Cin bar plus Cin. Again within these two, right? I will take Cin common. Cin common if I take A bar B plus A B bar, right? So Cin plus Cin bar, you will get what here? A plus A bar is 1. Then in that case AB, you will get what here? AB plus, right? So it is generating what here? Cin. Now A bar B plus A B bar, again XOR gate you are getting. So Cin into A XOR B, right? So now I have given what? Logical expression for the two output columns, that is nothing but sum as well as the Cout. Now Cout is equal to what here? AB plus Cin of this one A XOR B. Now I got what? Logical expression. So last step is what? I have to draw the logical circuit diagram based on these two expressions. Stop Madi.